but you got to come up with a different number.
15, 16 years?
No, you have not been working here for 15, 16 years. No, you have not.
Why are you fighting me on that?
Because.
Because what?
Because I'm going to tell you, you have not been working here for 15, 16 years.
Go ahead. Go ahead, tell me. How do you know that?
How do I know that? Because I used to live here.
Okay.
That's how I know
I
that.
don't think I remember you.
No, because I never went anywhere and you weren't here and I don't forget a face.
Okay. See, there's people around here. I've been here about 15 years.
You haven't been here for 15, 16
But
years.
we don't get past that because you don't have that information and you're not trying to hear my information. So.
But when you
no
said, but you didn't, you started off with a lie.
That's not a lie.
You did.
You consider you saying that's a lie.
But you said 15, 16 years. That's impossible.
16 years. I have been here. 15,
No, because,
16
no.
years. Okay, let's get past that.
Let's just say, okay, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's 13 years, and I just lied starting at that point. So it's impossible that you were here for as long as you're saying that you've been here. And because we get rid of documents every 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay, that's your conclusions. I will.
It's not a conclusion because you want to know why it's not. Can I tell you? Let me tell you why it's not a conclusion. Because at the time, for number one, okay, I got recalled twice in 1 year. I got recalled in 2001. I got recalled in 2004. I also got into an argument with a young lady that just got done shooting her husband, and she decided to come down the street and try to rob my purse. So I socked her up, and I walked away from it. You don't try to steal from me. And that was so typical because that's my ex's mother, because he was really adopted. So, I don't mean to be rude, Mr. Officer. What? I call it as I see it.
Call me officer.
Well, that's what you are.
You've been calling me that for a minute, though.
I've been calling you since the day I said you were. Because as soon as all that stuff came out, where'd you go? Who disappeared? You did. So who did they find in the trash can? Was it my son, Aaron? We'll go on that later. We'll hit that later, okay? All right? All right, cool. Is that cool? All right, cool. But I know it wasn't Michael. Because Michael, they took care of that in Atlanta. So, plus at the same time that they were trying to get the child out of the trash can, they were also telling him to get away from the gold that's all over there. So, what do you want to know? I'm not 35. I'm not married. And, I had a contract with my family many years ago, and my mother's a police officer.
You got a contract?
Hmm?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Why you say it then?
Well, I'm just giving you enough information. Because at this point, it's like the lady up there. She's sitting there trying to steal Prince's information. The old lady she has on her board, that's not her mother or grandmother. That's Prince's mother. I don't even want to hear it. I am sick of people lying. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. Oh, and why I haven't got my money right now? Well, my rent's paid, for one. And for two, because somebody was threatened to rob my card. Now, I don't know if they were trying to get Aaron's card. Because for one, that's a Social Security card. Because he wasn't getting no money from none of the lawsuits. Because I set that up a certain way. And if anything ever happened to him, see, this is where our dilemma's at. Okay? I'll be damned if I'm going to have somebody sit here and try to blame me. Well, she went ahead and did this to get this money. Do you know that I don't need that money? Do you know that my houses were threatened? My houses is off the ocean with a whole bunch of houses going around my own personal ocean. My Mercedes look nothing like any of your guys' Mercedes. You'll never see what my car looks like. If you even try to drive into my property, we will escort you out. Because you guys have nothing like us. I'm not some poor drug addict, dope fiend, criminal, any of that. I'm here to do what I do. So, I mean, what conversation do we have? I went to college at a very young age. School was boring for me. And we're the only two from New York, from the cheerleading squad. So, what is it that we have to talk about? Since none of my cheerleading moves were able to do the things that they needed to get done, they already looked at the video. And what happened to the two people that jumped the river? Well,
can I see the cheerleading move?
I don't know. You're gonna have to look at the video that's over at the police station.
Can I get a Facebook page or something?
I have 15 Facebook pages.
Can I see one?
Look it up.
I'm looking up under what?
Go on Facebook and put in my name. It's not that difficult. But I do remember, I walked into the military section. I said, you guys, I went and asked open questions, and they said, we don't need you. We don't want your help. All right, fine. You don't want my help? All right, cool. So, trying to make me look bad and make me do certain things and become somebody that I'm not. For one, I'm not the other crazy girl that did look kind of like me, but she looks really nothing like me. And I'm not going to say his name, but I love football, I love basketball, and I love sports. I'm not going to break his enemy. So you got the wrong person. I'm not that crazy girl. Because every time one of my children pass away, I see him. I saw him 4 times. Matter of fact. But nobody cares, just like the lady at Taco Bell said off of Garden Grove and Beach. We don't give an F about your children. Why is that?
Because they don't need
Well, first of all, Van Stokes is not my father. So whatever problems that he has, I'm sorry to tell you. And I'm not going to write the book on JF Kennedy. I refuse. What for? Why am I going to do that?